Well, we're just out here looking at the pretty flowers late this afternoon here on the 12th of August. It rained this morning, so let's go out and see what else is happening. Well, I'm kind of looking at my archway here. As you can see, I've got the baby blue morning glories coming up this side. This side, I have the moonflowers, but I haven't got any blooms out of them yet. And just to help things along, I went ahead and put some sweet potatoes down here. And I mean, that's how much growth I've gotten out of them in like 5 days. Yeah, they're growing rather quickly, but they will help fill in this a little bit better. Hopefully, it'll get covered before the end of the season. It'd be nice. I'd like to see this archway completely covered. And then over here, you can see this one. This one I call the greenhouse. The little baby blue morning glories have covered that. And they're working on filling in the back there also. So it's always so pretty because they're kind of all droopy, as you can see now, but in the mornings they're all bloomed out and full. A little cherry tomato back in there. And I picked a couple of tomatoes, but I will tell you, this has been the worst year here in Missouri for crops. I don't think I'm going to have any pumpkins or squash. I've checked on that. Something is stealing my melons. I had 2 canary melons. I was just waiting for them to turn yellow. Came back out here 2 days later, completely gone. Something has stolen my watermelons, but now I've got more out there in the field, so hopefully nothing happens to them. It's just stupid nonsense is what's going on out here. So let's go over here and see what else is happening. These right here, these are pumpkins. I'm getting a lot of blooms, but nothing is producing. And I've noticed, and other people have noticed also, that their tomatoes, I don't care what crops they're growing, they're having a hard time. And when it rains, something's happening, because I have literally, after a rain, had the rain kill my pepper plants, my sunflowers, just a variety of plants. Spoke to Lori up in Denton County. They were having problems with, after it rained, it looked like their baby fruit trees were starting to die off. So I don't know. It's very bizarre what's going on out here. But here's my late season bloomers. And we can see here, this is Mexican sunflowers that are starting to bloom out. They always bloom out here close to fall, hence the color. And let's walk around and see what's going on over here. Excuse me, pole, but I don't need you in my way. And this is my I've been growing this ever-bearing raspberry out of the pot. And as you can see, I'm a little surprised. I really didn't expect to get anything this year. But its vines have come down quite a bit. And we're starting to get some blooms. And I may actually get some raspberries off of this plant this year if all goes well. So that's exciting. I'm going to show you this. This is what I've been talking about, my sunflowers. And this is what happened to my sunflower after it rained. Now it's got some seeds up in there, but the whole thing, here's another one over here. It's like it killed them. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Usually after a rain, things just liven up and grow, and that is not the case right now. But then I've got other varieties of sunflowers, like over there, that's mixed in with the zinnias. They're a smaller variety, and they seem to be doing okay. Just there's no sense to what's going on. And here's the comfrey. It had already bloomed this year. I cut it all the way down, and it's doing great. We're getting some new blooms, and yeah, the leaves. There's another one right over there that's gotten really big. Now, I just showed you a picture of my baby mimosa tree back in, I guess it was May, how tiny it was, and now this is my mimosa tree now, and it is just about shoulder high. So I am really proud of this little thing, and it's got a beautiful shape to it. But there she be. And I thought I would go ahead and walk out here. And usually this is a bit early. We're only going into the second week of August. And usually I don't see this until more closer to September. But the elderberry is already, as you can see, turning purple, and the birds are hitting it hard. Seems like all the wildlife this year is just really hitting the plants and everything hard. Real hard. So I'm going to have to get out here and, I guess, harvest elderberries, or the birds are going to have them all gone. So that's about it for today. What is it, Whiny Cat? Here's my pretty peach tree. And hope everyone's doing good, and hope everybody did better on their harvest this year than what's going on here. Talk to you later. Oh, and one last thing. Here at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a picture. It's a picture of an angel tree. It's over 20 years old, and when it was little, it had this shape, and it's kept the same shape all of these years, even though it's much taller than it was. But years ago, my niece, Carson, said, "Look, Grandma, you have an angel tree." And they've called it an angel tree ever since. And so you'll get to see a picture of that, of the angel tree, out in the yard. Let me know what you think. Bye.